we're gonna go to the next topic. I don't know how comfortable you feel about this or talking about it on camera, but what about like your perception of like relationships, women, the whole dating scene and things of that nature while coming up?
Well,
And
you said coming up or now?
Coming up, how it changed and now.
Well, coming up, females wasn't really influenced by social media as much. They made their own decisions.
Yeah.
So it was a lot smoother dating, and they made their decisions based off who you were and what they wanted out of the situation.
All right there. So I'm gonna start. Do you feel like back in the day when it came up to like spitting game, bruh, it was like, I ain't gonna say more natural, but like it was less champ, bruh. Like you just talking type shit, like people trying to like see somebody spitting game and the first thing they want to do is like, ugh, like you feel me? Like people trying to spit game nowadays, you either gonna get made fun of by a third person or you gonna get made fun of by the person that you trying to spit game to, or like they gonna make it seem like it's awkward or it's like cringe or some shit like that. When really it's just, like what?
Well, nowadays I feel like you gotta lead with money. It's not just back in the day. I could say you started off. Everybody was cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
like it was like a big friend group. Everybody hung around each other,
and then
you start hanging around with people more. And that's how that happened. Y'all naturally attract. But nowadays, you lead with money. Not everybody. I ain't gonna say the whole dating scene yet is like that, but majority of the women.
What do you mean by lead with money though?
Majority of the women want to be flown out. They want to take a trip.
Taken care of.
They asking for some food. They want you to buy some food, or they send you stuff. Oh, I want you to buy this. Want you to buy that. And if you don't even budge on it, they're not gonna mess with you because there's a lot of dudes out here nowadays that are spending that money just because they see what females like, so they tend to it. But I feel like if you want an actual genuine connection, it wouldn't be based off that in general. I feel like it'd be based off your personality first, and then when you get into the realm of can he provide for you, that's when you lock it in. Because if he can provide for you, or if y'all can provide for each other, that's when you know it's real. The feelings are already there, and if y'all can provide for each other, you might as well lock it in. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I feel like back then though, like, not to say it was easier, it was cooler to like talk to a junk. Now people kind of don't go out and talk to junks like that. Certain people don't really know how to spit game. They think they do, or they'll like talk down to somebody, but they really don't know what they're doing. Okay. And then people, like you said, they'll use their money first. You feel me? So it's just like you got a lot of people that's tricking out here that's kind of taking away from like the aspect of spitting game. You feel me? It's kind of like if you got money now, it's kind of like that's spitting game. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't necessarily say that's spitting game because you're gonna go after the ones that's gonna trick for money.
That's true. But
at the same time, it's hard to even get someone's attention because all the chaotic stuff that's going on in general in the dating scene.
Nah, for sure.
Because if you can't even grab somebody's attention for them to see what kind of person you're actually made of, how can you even date?
That's true. Damn. I ain't thinking about it like that.
A lot of people are scared to even get out their comfort zone and step foot out the door to even entertain somebody.
Well, do you care to be in relationships now? Cause like when you're younger, you kind of like, oh, like that's the cool thing to do. But now, like I feel like, at least for me, I'm in a state of mind where it's just like, I recently realized that I don't need a jump. Like I don't need a jump. Like a jump, it's cool to have one. You feel me? I'm gonna get mine, but it's just like at the end of the day, like that's just extra stress sometimes. Like Shawty, you need me more than I need you for sure.
Well, Karen, you said, do I care to be in a relationship?
Yeah.
Is that the right choice of words you want to use?
No, I'm gonna say, do you care to like get that dream relationship? Get it? Yeah. Do you care to get it as much right now?
I feel like if you do, it's a beautiful thing because you can feed off each other. Your strengths can be her weaknesses, and your weaknesses can be her strengths. Mm-hmm. And everybody, they can motivate each other. Y'all become one, and then y'all bounce ideas off each other. Y'all agree on different stuff. Like the motivation's there. Like, you always have somebody to support you. You know what I'm saying? If you have the right one, you always got somebody that has your back. If you fall down, they pick you up. If they fall down, you pick them up. You know what I'm saying? It's a partnership. It's not just taking pictures for social media and stuff like that. You're actually building a life together. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but okay. So what I'm trying to say right now is, when it comes down to me, bruh, I feel like I done pursued and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna say like, cause I'm too young to be like, this dating scene is trash, whatever. Like, you feel me? I just feel like I need to stack my bread before I start to like go towards that, and not even just stack my bread, but like build up like the things I want to stand on in life. Like, I want to get a little bit more before I start pursuing a relationship. So me being me, I don't think that a relationship definitely is not priority, because I want to travel the world, do a lot of things before I start pursuing that. If I go into somebody or fall for somebody on the way, I'm gonna let it happen. But it's just like, I'm not geeking to find no jump, bro. Like, I'm chilling right now.
You focus on yourself.
Yeah. Well, not just focus on myself. It's just, I feel like
your goals and your aspirations.
Yeah.
But
because right now, like, people, like, not people, but women are kind of like, I feel like a stigma is put on the people, bro, where it's just like, all right, like, they kind of want to put a standard of a relationship on you at a younger age, when it's just like, all right, like, who said at 24, you know, I really want to lock down and have a baby, bro?
Who said anything about having a baby?
Women never talk about starting a family with you. Think about that, bro.
I've had women in the past, yeah.
Think about the percentage though. Like, is it more some than the ones that don't?
It's more than the ones that don't, because
Exactly.
they think they're on a ticking time clock, pretty much. What, their eggs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact details of all that stuff, but I mean, I feel like if those ones want to do that, it's cool. But majority of the time, look where they're at. They're single mothers. You know what I'm saying? When they rush it, they don't really take out the time to actually figure out the person who they're having sex with and all that stuff.
Nah, that's facts.
And they it becomes a difficult situation for them to handle, and they want somebody to come and rescue them, pretty much.
Yeah.
But you can take that and see that group over there, and who's left? The woman that's career driven. I don't know what their mental state is and all that stuff, but they got something going for themselves. They got something going for themselves. You willing to work with their flaws, I mean, that's not really a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Okay. So you feel like anybody that's complaining about the dating scene right now, do you feel like they like and I just want to clarify, I'm not complaining about it, I'm just taking a break from it. But anybody that's complaining about the dating scene right now, like, oh, I can't find a woman, I can't do it, like, how do you feel about those people?
I feel like it's probably something wrong with them and within themselves. If you can't find somebody, and if you've been dating for a while, and you've been actively dating, like going out on dates and stuff like that, it's either something you want, or you're not trying to choose the right people. It's something that's you have a flaw within, or the people that you choose people with flaws within, that it could be like a trauma bonding thing. Like, you might have grew up with a parent that's like that, and you didn't have the best relationship, so you seek those type of people. But if you go after those people and you know that was something bad for you, but you don't realize it, you're going to keep going through the same cycle.
Yeah, same thing over and over.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but I also feel like if you complain about the dating scene, you should just chill off of it. You should just like, if you worried about, you should take a step back. Make sure you add a place in life, because I feel like a lot of people are unstable right now, trying to find stable relationships. Like, you can't come into a relationship yourself unstable, which is basically playing off of what you said, but at the same time, it's like, and I had to realize this shit myself too. I'm at a stable like place in life when it comes out to like finances and stuff like that. But when it comes out to like where I really want to be as far as like settling down, you know what I'm saying? Like, this place I want to live, this place where I want to chill at, I can see myself here for like at least 10 years living here plus. You know what I'm saying? That's like a home for me. Like, I haven't even found like my real home. So when it comes down to that, like, I feel like if you're not at that place, I don't think you should stop dating, but kind of realize like, okay, like if you gonna go somewhere, you feel me? Like you live in a place where shawty's not on the same frequency as you and shit like that. You kind of got to realize like, all right.
But what if you have somebody that's willing to find a home with you?
If you have somebody that's willing to find a home with you, yeah. Like if y'all both stable enough for sure. Like if you're in that stable mindset, you're in that stable state of mind, that stable place, and you just good. Like you know, like right here is where I can like really start my shit at. Like as far as a good relationship, start a family, shit like that. By all means, go and do it. But if you not, bro, like I feel like a lot of people lie to themselves. Like they'll be like, okay, like for instance, somebody may say like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I graduate college.
Settle. A lot of people settle.